This is the Morning Drive, episode 3. Yeah, episode 3. That first episode, you could call that a pilot that I started last Thursday. And, I don't have a whole bunch of subject matter to talk about this morning. But before we get into anything, good morning, all the viewers out there. I appreciate you. I hope you appreciate this Wednesday in New Jersey. It's looking like it's going to be a nice day in the morning. It's 74 degrees. It's bright. It's sunny. It feels great. I hope that you are thankful for this day. And if you're not, I hope you find some kind of thanks in today. So yeah, the only subject matter that I'm going to talk about today is NCAA College Football 25. Is it good if it's a reskin? I'm working on a video right now. I was going to finish it last night, but it just got too late. The whole day kind of got away from me after working, and I work at a college, right? And I'm the graphic designer at my job, and I'm the only one at my job where I'm a graphic designer at, right? I'm the only graphic designer there, and it's graduation season. I create the programs and all the little booklets that you get and all the signs and all that type of stuff. So it's extremely busy time. So I had to stay work late last night. I told you I'm a father, what I'm saying? And I got responsibilities at home. I also work out at night, so when all that was done, man, listen, your boy was tired. I worked on the video for I got the vocals ready. I got to do more edits, add in whatever I'm going to add in and all that. Make it sound good, make it sound all seamless. That's my whole process when I make a video. It takes it's a lot of time that YouTube commentators or content creators, we put a lot of time in our craft. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for hitting that like button. Your boy definitely appreciates it. But yeah, I'm trying to get a live to you guys every other day, or at least once or twice a week, right? On my way into work. And so is NCAA College Football 25, is it good if it's a reskin? I don't know. I think that's a layered thing to answer, and it really depends on how you see Madden, right? Because that's what the reskinning, that's where it's going to come from. Hold up. Daryl, good morning. Good. I'm glad you said that. Said, nope, it's gonna play like Madden 24. Watch. All right. Yeah, man. Gamer Champ, good morning, bro. Welcome, fellas. Glad you guys are here. If you didn't hear the very beginning, good morning to everyone out there, especially the people that came in and watching this live stream as I drive into work. But yeah, the question is NCAA 25, College Football 25, is it good if it's a Madden reskin? And I'm going to surprise y'all. I'm going to cover as many bases as I can. So let's say this. A reskin doesn't necessarily mean it's going to play like something, right? I just want to get that off the bat, right? Even if it plays like Madden, the game can still be good, because I'll tell you something. Last year when I brought Madden 24, right? I actually had one good game, right? Where I wasn't like, oh, this game is trash or whatever. And that was the first game, and I was very surprised that the game was all right. I'm playing it. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe EA finally taking out some of the BS. Maybe they fix some of these things, right? To make it palatable for me. I got to my second game. It only took one game. I'm like, oh, no. This is some bullshit. They're doing it the wrong way that we talking about. If you guys pop in here, please do me a favor. If you can, just hit that like button. Much appreciated. You guys are amazing either way, but damn, that's a mad traffic. God dang. I'm glad I ain't going that way. I go Parkway North. But anyway, so I'm playing the second game, and the BS happened. They made my better players, and I always play with the Giants. I am a Giants fan through and through. Same thing with the Knicks. When I play my simulation sports games, I primarily only play with my boys, with my Knicks or my Giants. How much they suck, I'm playing with them. Until I boy or my other fellas that play the game. You know what I'm saying? And they're making my best players. They're making my best players trash. I'm like, why is it doing that? And I'm playing the damn CPU. I'm not even playing online. I didn't even touch online in EA football games in Madden, because if the bullshit is going to be offline, best believe the bullshit is going to be online. Oh my god, damn, shit keep going in and out for me. Sorry, you guys. This is Toy Calvin. That's your name? All right. Worst case scenario is Madden with 134 teams, better pageantry and lighting. I mean, that's not necessarily the worst case scenario. But let me hurry get to my points, right? He also says, and 2 announcement teams. Yeah. That's a good touch. I'm not gonna lie. I like the fact that they have multiple announcement teams. That's right. But yeah, so back to my points. EA, instead of just making your team, the bad players play bad, and illustrating that through animations, the color commentating, say, oh man, this guy just got beat. Simple things that I would think a development team will understand to convey the point, oh, this player is not that good. In 2023, 2024 modern times, these developers don't do these things, especially EA. I'm like, why don't you guys tell gamers, this person, this unit, whatever, is just not that good, and that's why they are struggling? No, EA, what they do is they'll take your best player, make them play terrible for no reason. And I hate how the offensive line, how they interact. They set up a block, you think it's good, you spin in the field, all of a sudden you look at the replay after you get sacked, right? And they just let go of the block instead of being actually beat and being block shedded into pressure and stuff like that. So it's things like that if it's a reskin like that, yeah, I'm gonna hate that game. I'm gonna hate College Football 25. They wasted so many people's times, right? But if they manage to not do stuff like that, random tip passes that go for an interception, that makes no sense. They make your better players actually play good when they're playing against bad competition or decent competition, or even at the same level. Things just make sense. We got a gym because there's a lot of good things in Madden 24, right? But there's a whole bunch of bad things in the Madden series, period. And that's what, in my opinion, would make it a reskin. If all the issues that Madden has been having throughout the years, like the stupid broken plays that I just mentioned, if you're using plays, I just thought about this, I just remember this one. If you're using plays that exploit the game, that is known to be exploits in the game, then yeah, that's a problem. That's a damn problem. And I hope NCAA ain't like that. I'm just realizing that all these really good Madden players, all they do is figure out the 1 or 2 defenses or the type of offensive plays that work, and they just use those throughout the whole game. You know how long that's been in Madden? That's been in Madden since its inception. They have never changed that. So if NCAA College Football 25 are using those type of tactics, yeah, that's a complete reskin, and that's terrible. That's bad. There's nothing more I can say about that, but if they're doing that right there, man, it's going to be terrible. And a lot of people are already thinking that's going to be the case. I see your comments. I'm going to get to them. All right, Toy? Yeah. And now, check this out. Let's talk about one positive. So, like I mentioned some of the bad things about Madden, right? And I didn't even talk about glitches and all that type of stuff. But um, you can't put a game that has no exploits to a game that's going to have a whole bunch of exploits or issues, right? And what I'm saying is, if and I think this is what's going to happen too, because they're selling both games this year, Madden 25 and NCAA college football 25, right? You could buy both games at once for like $130. Hello, how you doing? All right. I wish I could flip the camera. Can I flip the camera around? I ain't gonna do that. That's exploitive. It's a pretty girl walking by, and I was gonna show y'all, but I ain't gonna do that. That'll be messed up. I'll be sexist. So stop. I'm gonna stop it right there. Show it off. But anyway, if let's say they're selling both games, right? So if they're selling both games, they gotta play somewhat similar, because you're gonna be able to take your draft class. They didn't announce this yet. I'm just guessing, right? This is how my brain thinks. You're gonna be able to take your draft class and put them in Madden 25. So they have to be built on the same engine for that. They have to be using the same gameplay mechanics for that, or similar, or close enough. And because they want that EA magic to continue. They want to have a synergy between NCAA 25 and Madden 25, but I don't know if they could read the room. But yo, money is tight nowadays. You know, groceries are way up. Gas is up, rent is up, taxes is up, everything went up. I mean, taxes depend on what state, I guess. But Americans' wallets are being stretched, and EA wants you to spend $135 on 2 games, which, if you think about it, that's an okay discount, because you're getting all types of pre-order bonuses, you get all types of points, you get all types of MUT packs and FUT packs, or cut packs, college ultimate team. I'm gonna cut that out. No, that was bad. Anyway, so let me go to my comments right quick. Toys lighting me up. Don't mind randomness in sports games. They should take a page out of 2K and have consistencies trait. You're right. You're 100% correct. And I would understand that if they did that, because no player plays perfect all the time. But shit, I'm thinking, there should be some kind of trust in a player. Look, Andrew Thomas isn't number 1 left tackle in the league, but I think he's number 2 or 3, right? So you would think a left tackle to that caliber at his young stage in his career, he'll be a little bit more consistent. But you're right. They should have a consistency rating, instead of this dice roll BS. Also, Toy Calvin says, don't want my 95 overall QB to always play 95. Leave a small window for them to have an off game. And I agree with that point too. Like you said, a consistency rating would be dope. But I think they probably mathed that into their awareness rating, But it's just, and you know what, it's layered to what we're saying, right? Like for EA, a quarterback who plays bad, or you throw into coverage, they throw it right to the cornerback, right? They throw it right to the defense instead of just throwing bad pass. But we all know in simulation or in real life, a bad quarterback is a multitude of things that bad quarterbacks do. They turn over the ball, not just by throwing interceptions, but holding on to the ball too long, taking a sack, right? Of course, throwing into coverage, but also being inaccurate, and not just randomly inaccurate. Randomly inaccurate pisses people off. But if I know my quarterback isn't that great, and I throw the ball, and the trajectory takes it to where nobody could catch the ball, instead of it has to the ball has to be thrown to somebody, that's an issue, right? And matter of fact, good quarterbacks do that on purpose. So if we could ever get to a point of the game in game design where Tom Brady, right? If Tom Brady throws into coverage or tries to fit a ball where he knows it's a slim chance that the wide receiver is going to catch it because of the coverage, he's throwing it like so that nobody catches the ball. But that's what good quarterbacks do. You can't really do that in Madden. You either throw to the wide receiver or you throw to the cornerback, or randomly you throw 5 yards away from somebody out of nowhere, right? So that type of layered gameplay is what's needed in Madden, and they should have done stuff like that. Throwing the ball away in Madden is always you're sitting in the pocket, but you're throwing it to the sideline. That's not always the case in football. You have quarterbacks that throw the ball way down the field, and that's throwing it away. I do like the pro passing element. That's a lot like maximum passes, so I like that. Toy Calvin is like the ball is still tethered to the button that it's in. You're 100% correct. You're agreeing with me. And that is the case. Hey, fellas, if you came into the live, this is going to be a really short live. But yeah, please hit the like. I appreciate you guys for being here. Subscribe if it's the first time to my channel. Again, I'm gonna try to do these lives like this at least twice a week, the very least twice a week, and it's gonna be between 8:30 and 9 o'clock ish. Don't tell nobody. I got to be to work at 8:30, but they love me so much, I come in late. It's all good. But yeah, so I got a sweet job right now. I've been here for like 16 years, if not more than that. But yeah, so in the comments section below, if you're still here, if you're still watching, is it good that NCAA football is going to be a reskin? The reason why I think it would be good is so that you could transfer your players real easy from the college game to Madden, because that's what I think they're going to do. I think that's a hidden feature that they're going to market to us as soon as the game comes out, or leading up to the game coming out, like the week before or something like that, a deep dive into that you'll be able to download your draft class right into Madden if you like, just like they used to have. I think that's going to be a major feature that they're going to really push, and that's why they're selling these games together for $135 if you have EA Play. I went off on a tangent. I couldn't even get to my point. I got to get better at this. Your boys, I'm kind of new to all this live streaming stuff. I'm a man of a certain age. You get me? Still no excuse. But yeah, but all the legacy issues that Madden has, if it's a reskin, that means all those legacy issues is going to be part of NCAA College Football 25, and that's the terrible thing. That's the really bad thing, and that's what I think it's going to be. They're adding a whole bunch of cool things to College Football 25, and I think those things are going to be, that's what's going to make you have your honeymoon stage within the first month or so. But unfortunately, what happens with sports games, especially EA football games, is you have the honeymoon stage, and that goes by quick. Of course, you have some guys that love Madden. They want it to be a reskin, and that's cool too. But at the same time, I need me more simulation. I don't like a little bit of simulation and a whole bunch of arcade or dice roll type gameplay. I don't like dice roll gameplay. I'm totally done with that. But yeah, I'm gonna end the live right now. Thank you guys for showing up. Before I leave, I'm gonna read Toy Calvin's last post. He said, "I will admit Madden has improved since its low point, which I believe was Madden 18. For what it's worth, it's a much better game since then." I agree with you. I don't know if you were here when I was blabbling on. When I bought Madden 24, I had at least one good game, right? I had one good game, but then the second, third, and fourth game that I played, I'm like, oh my god, I can't play this game. It's unreliable. My best players are not playing good, and I picked multiple teams too. I picked the Redskins, not the Redskins, the Chiefs. I played with the Giants, of course. I even played with the Eagles, and I'm like, this game ain't for me. And it was just, it was quickly disposed of. You know, it's still on my Xbox, but it's just, I played so much Madden in my life. I just know exactly what it's about. And until they change those things, I can't. I just can't. But yeah, so those are the good and bad things of what I think, if NCAA is going to be a reskin, if it's good or not. You know, you're going to have your rosters that you could just transfer over to Madden because it's a reskin, but because essentially, basically, it's the same game. You're just playing with college teams, college names, college football players, models, stuff like that. It's on the same football Frostbite engine. But again, all those legacy issues. Oh, god dang. All those legacy issues kill Madden for me. This your boy Getting. I am out of here. That's all I got. Tune in. I might do another one tomorrow, or even definitely won't be doing nothing on Friday because I'm actually off on Friday. No work, no nothing. You know what I mean? So more than likely I'll do one tomorrow, and I'll be dropping a video tomorrow too. All right. So boy Getting. I'm out of here. Everybody have a blessed day. Salute.